Hello and welcome back to Good Game Nation, where we bring you all things TCG. My name's Preston. I'm here with Sam. Say hello.
Hello. We didn't lie. It's Green Day.
Yes, it is. We are talking about set 5 green today and the Rocinante leader, as well as pretty much a full reprieve of the Don Quixote Pirates. So he got two sets. Congrats. He's gotten probably more set focus than almost
Everything
any
else.
other
Everything
archetype.
else.
Yeah,
Especially
which
back
is
to
great.
back.
Yes.
Especially back to back. So it's a call out there. We've been saying for a while that Straw Hats have been in red have been benefiting from so many cards.
Hmm.
But now we have two Don Quixote pirate leaders and two full sets of green cards basically. So, and for our argument's sake, there shouldn't be a reason for this deck to be bad, right?
Yeah, and I think it has the potential to be good too. It has a lot of synergy and effects, a lot of resting for just keeping your opponent stun locked. I think it works fairly well with the set four stuff, and at least improves it a little bit in some cases. The Pika is going to be really good, I think, being able to stay alive a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a character searcher, which they didn't have with Baby 5, is incredible. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, their one drops, I think, are going to, the little Baby 5, the little Dofi, and the little Law, I think, are, in my opinion, probably disposable.
Yeah, I think they have. I think these are interesting. I think the law has an interesting effect, being able to kill a three or less for a one. I think
Right.
that's pretty interesting. Um, I think they have some potential maybe, but if this deck's gonna be mono green, there's so many good like cards that are coming out. Like I'm a huge fan of this Monet. You're
Hmm.
blocking something and then you're resting something else. That's very similar to the Uda.
Hmm.
This Rosinante has blocker, and if your rest character is KO'd, you place it in the trash instead. That has great synergy with Pika from this set alone. Being
Hmm.
able to rest this Rosinante and then maybe taking another hit. If Rosinante can absorb two hits off of that, that is wonderful value.
Right.
And then we get this really cool art. I love the artwork for this Dofi. And just another big body. I think that's probably something they're missing. They don't have that seven,
Hmm.
8 gap. They're kind of missing that drop. So this is very good. Unless you're playing this new leader. We didn't really talk about him. He's kind of tough to really nail down. He's the first leader that we've had with blocking. And if you have 6 or less cards, he restands. You're blocking to probably protect your sugars, your searchers, because your searcher does tap instead of on play.
Hmm.
Um, it's a tough sell, but you do have blue Don Quixote Pirates as well. The set one Dofi, the starter deck Dofi.
Yep.
There's set two Dofi. I don't know if that one's gonna be the big drop, but the 3-drop Dofi is very good. That would give you a couple searchers and then a peak. That's
Mhm.
pretty good consistency. I think there's a lot here, and then last we definitely have to talk about Birdcage probably.
Yeah, Birdcage is ridiculous, and the other events are Birdcage is absolutely ridiculous. They finally got a zero cost event, and the other two events are okay. I think it's possible that the set four ones are more playable and synergize a little bit better with the deck. But Birdcage doesn't allow either player to reactivate cost 5 or less, and then eventually can KO all rested 5 or less,
Mm-hmm.
which
Oof.
is huge. Lockett's pretty screwed by that, considering all of their cards are 5 or less.
Yeah. And a lot of the green stuff obviously restands itself. I don't know if there's very many that don't. Um, this is a pretty cool event card. You definitely can't play too many of these. This is probably a very low count. But again, if you're playing, Rosinante and you have peak ability,
Hmm.
maybe Birdcage becomes, a strategy. Oh no, your leader has to be Doflamingo. that says
Is
that.
that what it says?
Yeah, it says your leader, not Doflamingo Pirates. It says it has to be Doflamingo. So
Yeah.
that stretches out the window. But I definitely think you played at some low counts. Probably always. It definitely screws over a lot of decks. I haven't been paying attention if there's a ton of discard. If there's a couple cards that discards cards for effects, we can probably make room for more bird cages. But it's definitely a very different stage card than we've seen before. It definitely drastically alters the game state. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and we get to see these characters, which I think we both kind of enjoy a lot. The Don Quixote family is really cool.
They're the coolest.
And Dressrosa was so great that it's good that these characters are getting attention.
I'm happy. I'm so happy there's a Virgo and a Monet. I thought they were gonna get left behind, like Frankie was in the first set. But here they are. Here they are. They made it.
Absolutely.
I should have known when Pico was in that set they were going to do a second set for, but that is set 5 green. It is just shouldn't even call it set 5 green. It's just Don Quixote Pirates at this point. Let us know in the comments. That's 2 full sets. Don Quixote I don't think did too well. I think that most of the decks were film. But let us know, is this the deck? That's 2 full sets. That's more than what Law had really going forward. So this should be good. Let us know in the comments. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it hype? We want to know.
Is it just is it our false hype to think it's going to be good and it actually still is just trash?
I don't know. There's a lot of good cards there, and it's hard to not imagine it not doing decent at least.
Right.
But let us know, guys, in the comment. And if you're still here, consider doing the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Blue.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Maybe.
There's always a chance.
I'm just kidding. You never know. I'd call it 50-50 if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
This deck better be good. It looks so much fun.
Yeah. I think after blue, purple, black, and yellow, we'll just post